Hey guys, Tasty Tacos here. Just wanted to provide an update on my Eroding Chains Lightning Spear Tactician build, which is the build that I theory crafted in the run up to this current league, Fate of the Vaal, and you can see that in my previous video. Basically, this has been performing so incredibly well. I've been really happy with how all of the different components in the build have fit together, and on top of that we've got a number of massive buffs this league, which I'll talk about a bit later. So for those of you that missed the last video, the TLDR on the build is that we're using the Tactician Ascendancy together with the Eroding Chains Notable and the Resonance Keystone to generate a massive number of Frenzy Charges, which are pretty much guaranteeing permanently empowered Lightning Spear. In terms of where I'm at the moment, I wasn't able to play the League start as much as I might have liked, just due to IRL commitments. So I've been playing catch up a little bit, but that has been going incredibly fast. I made my way up to tier 15 maps very fast, and I've purchased the core components needed for the build. What are those core components? Well, basically it is a Guiding Palm of the Mind, which I think costs 1 exalt at the moment. It's a Serpent's Egg, also 1 exalt, Anointing the Eroding Chains, and then the highest physical DPS spear that you can afford. Which mine I managed to snipe off a trade for about 1 divine. I think there are probably lots more similar that look something like it. In most of the clips here, I'll probably be between level 85 and level 90, and all of my gems will be highest level 19. Now there have been 2 main buffs in this build since last league. The first one is the Eternal Rage Spirit Gem, which gives us access to permanent rage uptime, and we compare that together with Berserk for even more rage effect. Now usually this is a very expensive Spirit Gem, but since we are playing Tactician, we have the halved aura costs, and since we have an offhand scepter, we have even more spirit to play with. So fitting that into our build hasn't been a problem at all, really. And the next big buff we got was in the Explosive Spear skill gem, which just had its numbers massively ramped and also now allows you to place multiple spears simultaneously. Conveniently as well, this skill gem has a frenzy empowered version, so when we're running through maps we can spend a couple of our frenzy charges if we need to kill those difficult to deal with rares. Now where are we going with this build from here? Well, in terms of the damage scaling, that is going to ramp as I upgrade my gear, just because we have so many more damage multipliers in the Berserk and Trinity. So as I get more expensive items, I'm going to be getting my Megalomaniac, I'm going to be getting a better Heart of the Well, I'm going to get a From Nothing Diamond, which is going to help me get some more very powerful nodes, and then I'm just going to level up my character and level up the base damage numbers on my gear. I think as I progress towards that point, this build is going to completely pop off. I think this is absolutely one of the strongest builds this league for map clearing. There are still some challenges with the single target. I think that's fair, but at the same time, we have such massive clear, massive speed, really stable damage, a very stable Trinity setup, which means we have constant skill speed from that and from charge regulation. I think everything just works together incredibly well, and so I'm really excited to see how hard I can scale this going into the later parts of the league. And what I've already started to see is that people following my guide have been exploring and experimenting with other ways to scale the damage, such as using crit, and you can see some of those builds on PoE Ninja today. So I'll be providing an update later in the league as to how things are going. Again, I want to really see if I can scale the damage hard, and I'm keen to try out a attribute stacking version that I've seen one player has been playing on PoE Ninja, which looks very cool. If you want to play this build as it is now, it probably costs you a couple of divines. All of the core components are very cheap. It's just that spear that is the key one, getting a high physical DPS spear. That's where most of your investment is going to go. And of course, if you have any questions or you want to get some advice or guidance, just feel free to reach out to me in the comments. Otherwise, have a great league. See you guys later.